Hello there, Libra, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good. If not, hopefully you'll do a lot better after the reading for Libra in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what Spirit wants you to know. Okay. This might be time right now, Libra, that you can just fall in love and fall into place of where you're at. Enjoy some healing. Maybe take a little time out from others, especially if you do feel really challenged at this time. And possibly, we might be feeling a little bit short fused. I only am saying that because, we got this gorilla. And when I see the gorilla, it really resonates to me like Seven of Wands. So we do have some fire sign at play here and also water sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Just take the signs how you want to. Don't worry if you don't resonate with it or care about it. I just put it out there. Anyhow, take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Oh my goodness. The people that you're around the most, whether it's family members or coworkers, friends, neighborhood, you'll know exactly, where you might be feeling a little possibly short fused or oh my god, we have a special guest here. Let's hold on, Libra. We got a special guest. Come here. Come on. Yes, we're gonna be working with Libra today. Oh, it's Lenny. He came to visit you. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. So right now, you're just practicing being in a place of neutrality, actually, okay? And opening your heart, opening yourself up to maybe some type of new beginning as well, because I feel, Libra, you're doing something, maybe there's something about research here as well, or you're digging deep within your own soul self. And I do feel a lot of you are doing what you can to be in a state of recovery, rejuvenation. Let's get a little bit more too with this gorilla for Libra. What's important for Libra to know when it comes to taking time out to listen compassionately to those you love or care about? See, there's something about romance here. Love, period. It's just about love. Yes, if you want romance and you've been wanting to manifest that, hey, look at this. You're just practicing being in the yin energy. So the yin energy is the feminine energy, whether you're male or female, and you're just being receptive. Maybe just not having to say anything. Maybe speak less, listen more, only to get more information. And you might surprise yourself and others may surprise you. You may even have the outcome you want with others right now, working in a cooperative manner and how this fits your situation. But take time to listen. Music, healing, whatever you want to do, dancing. You're just getting into a place of love, attracting love, blossoming in a state of love. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, you may be on this journey here of the soul's path. All right, let's see. Let's get more about your situation, Libra. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And see, we're just kind of falling into, that yin energy, being very passive and compassionate, which can help you stay in the background. I was just talking about listening more. And when we're listening more, we are being in a state of observation. Spirit is saying, don't try to direct the course of events. Just use a different tactic towards others right now as much as possible. Yes, it may take some effort to have extra patience, with others or extra compassion. But this signifies that you have really moved on. And what that situation carries in my eyes is, I'm seeing you being in the place of Seven of Wands. I already talked about this with this gorilla. And the Seven of Wands is also stating that you are moving up. You may be challenging others because there may be this, draw or this energy that you're going towards where we're really seeking something deeper, something that is going to really add value, enhance your well-being, your life. And when it comes to some type of fulfillment, Spirit wants you to just relax. You may be in a new place too, or maybe it's just been a little while, but it's still at that beginning stage. And so you're kind of just falling into a place of your own comfort zone. And when you're in your own comfort zone, Libra, now I'm even getting Empress, but anyhow, you're attracting and you're being available for that. And with the chameleon, they blend into their environment. So you may want to learn from others at this time, or learn how to dance with others in a situation where there's gonna be, and there always will be, some type of opposition, right? And we can agree to disagree. We don't have to get everybody on our own bandwagon or whatever, right? Right now, you're in your place. You're aligning with something when it comes to, some type of fulfilling change. You might even be finding your own behavior and mannerisms could be taking on new, or you could be changing up your mannerisms and your behavior, in a sense where you're just kind of trying on new things, shape shifting in a sense. Okay, let's see. What else for Libra? Flirt. Don't take things so seriously. That's what this flirt card is all about. Having fun, right? Being or feeling maybe even inexperienced. When I see the flirt card, I see a page of cups. Also with that too, speaking of a Libra, yeah, you might be finding that you could be on a high 1 minute and really down another. It's just, there might be some things where we're going through some type of mood swings, because you're figuring something out. You're adapting to something here. You're finding the way. You're either finding the way, learning the way. Now, go out and have fun or be spontaneous. Do something that is lighthearted, friendly, and kind to yourself and another. Maybe it's just a glance. Maybe it's a wink. I don't know. Maybe it's just a compliment just to, uplift someone. And then you also need to be receptive to, this flirty energy as well. Yeah, and just go have fun. Okay, let's see. What else for Libra? Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. This really is aligned with this gorilla spirit here, the polar bear. You can stay strong in your position right now. And in fact, you can defend your position, but there's a way that you're doing it, maybe in a silent and powerful and commanding way. If you feel confronted or you are confronted by others, just try to utilize awareness right now that maybe perhaps others just don't, get it as quickly as you do, or maybe there is something about different styles, different opinions, and that's okay. We can allow that to coexist. But the most important thing is if you stand up for yourself and you speak compassionately, truthfully, respectfully, just do it with the intention of what you need to express without feeling that you have to, sway the outcome or have someone do something the way you want it, Just take that if it resonates. It may not for all of you. but that could lead to disappointment, and Spirit doesn't want you to be disappointed because Spirit is wanting you to focus on some type of position that you have really come to, earned, worked hard for. So maybe something isn't going the way that you want. Maybe there is something frustrating. Maybe something didn't, come to fruition, but stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what. And others will treat you with the respect you deserve because you're doing something in a very powerful, respectful way. Okay, what else? And yes, Libra, you do hold, some type of knowledge or information that, you can hold on to, that yes, this is your right. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Maybe we are bombarded by too many people, too many things. And sometimes when we don't take enough time out for our own selves, we can start getting really irritated. I mean, for example, I know myself, Libra. I know that that if I don't have my quiet time and my alone time, I really do start to get really aggravated, by the people that are around me the most. So just take some time out of your usual life, spend it in solitude, or perhaps it's, maybe adding a little spontaneity to your life, or do something different with your routine, but do it in a way that you are comfortable being in a state of, solitude in a sense, right? Because you are coming to a place where you're understanding how powerful you really are, or, you're coming into some type of great enhancement with life between you and Spirit. Okay. And when you do take some time out for yourself, or, put yourself first and have some fun, this part can be easy, with where we can just start to be easier, listening compassionately, because this is signifying, if this hasn't happened yet, where you might be feeling a little challenged by others, because there could be something about snoopy people too, anyhow, if you don't do this, then, yes, this, it becomes extreme, right? Or it feels that way. So when you're doing this, then this is kind of a natural state to be. Okay, because you're filling up your cup first. This card is kind of speaking to me too. Oh my God, we got another card about family. Yeah, family matters. Okay, let's get more about this. I was talking about the soul purpose or soul journey. When I see this, yes, there's family, friends or important relationships right now that are at the forefront. But also, I feel to Libra that you might question yourself a little bit too, with wherever you've grown from to this point on. And this is why Spirit is saying, no, you deserve this position. You deserve this. You're teaching others how to respect you, but you don't have to feel like you're doing it all alone. When I was talking about the page here that I get energetically, the page is a child, or something where we're coming into a new experience, and it is a new phase. And here you are holding Spirit's hand and being guided through a situation here with love, compassion, and really not having to figure it out too much, but just trusting. We're going to get more though with this family card for you. Okay, yes. Soul family, spirit guides, your ancestors. Look at this. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to signs and omens from them. And here you are holding their hand. Pay attention. You're not going to be left behind or left in a place where, maybe you don't feel, you've got all the skill sets or equipment, or, You feel adequate enough, and maybe you don't. But some of you Libras, you do. You're questioning something here. Or maybe you're feeling pressure here by others, right? Of how they're responding to you advancing, moving on. And not necessarily moving on and away from them, but yes, some of you are. Because I really feel you are in your Queen of Swords or your King of Swords energy, Libra. And that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're being very decisive. We're neutralizing strong emotions as well by remaining objective, by remaining in a place that we need to listen to all sides, right? Because some of you, Libras, you might even feel like the judge or the mediator, especially amongst friends, team members, or community, or whatever you got going on. Big or small, it doesn't matter. All right, let's see. What else? So yes, know that your family, know that your ancestors, even the ones you never met from a long, long time ago, they are guiding you always and forever. See, they've been leading you right here. This is exactly what I'm getting. You might even open yourself up to a teacher of some kind, a guide of some kind, because no matter, where you're at in life, it's always good to be in a state of, being a student at times, being a leader at times, a teacher at times. And Spirit is saying, just learn the way of the land right now. Don't do anything that is too crazy or, conspicuous. We're just staying in the background. We're doing something in silence. And while you're in silence, you're motivating the situation with fulfilling your heart by getting back into your heart, because you've had to cut something out here where we've had to be very strong and guarded in a sense with our heart. Ten of Ariel. Okay, this will not resonate for all of you, but I know this won't. But anyhow, there's maybe a name coming out, Leo or Leon. So just take that how it resonates. It may not, maybe in the future. But anyhow, we got the Ten of Ariel. You are, okay, the fact that this landed right here, oh my gosh. On this whole thing about the family and ancestral spirit guides, you got another card of family. But not only do you have another card of family, you have a very rich and rewarding life. There's so much that to be grateful for, and perhaps you are in this. Milk it. Financial success and the promise of retirement. Yeah, because I get like Emperor or Empress. I was already talking about Empress. We're in this place where we are establishing or being led to establish great security with oneself. A promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. There's so much to be grateful for. Look at where you're being guided to. Ten of Pentacles speaks volumes, because it's not speaking or talking. You are it. You're in a life of fulfillment. What else? Indulge in your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So you are being guided to open up something that's being unveiled to you. You could be getting into or opening some type of untapped gift of yours. So right now, you are being in a more creative mode, listening to dreams, listening to even your daydreams, your visions. Maybe even getting back down to the basics here. Maybe starting fresh with something. To me, being creative and imaginative is a perfect component when we're talking about the Emperor and the Empress, because the Emperor and the Empress is the perfect grounds for us to, give into these dreams, imagination, because when we do take action, we've got what we need to make these things come true. One step at a time, and then other resources or things start to connect. Let's get a little bit more with the unicorn too for Libra. Okay, Libra. I'm hearing a song actually playing in my mind. I think it's a Mary J. Blige song. I keep falling in and out of love with you. There might be something where we keep falling in and out of love with someone or an idea here. Remember, we got to release our attachment to the outcome. I know that can be hard, right? But release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. The decision card is the devil card. And we were just talking about, King or Queen of Swords that I see you in your position, right? And you're standing firm and being assertive here, being very decisive, cutting out what doesn't work, clearing up the mind so that we can give into more creativity rather than fear or not feeling enough. And speaking of, there's a strong indicator here about unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence, because right here is the Queen of Gabriel. This is the Queen of Wands. She's all about building herself up, having confidence. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So I feel that you know exactly what to do. Look at this, is that fear card. That's the 8 of Michael. This is that thing about not being fear-based or self-confidence here. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. You may not be seeing things clearly just yet. We may need to channel some anger though, Libra. There may be some pent-up energy here. And, you can vent out the way that you want safely, but this is why there's something about you tapping into something here, because it's going to relieve some type of pressure that may be building up in your own soul. And talking about being creative here, and things can go quite well if you just give, a lot of belief, feel confident in the things that you are doing, progressing towards, creating, making a decision on. What else? Forgiveness. We're letting go of the past. We're allowing time to heal. We're allowing ourselves to be free of the past hurts, right? And again, this is why I was getting King or Queen of Swords. We're not going to be held in something here. Let's get more about this forgiveness. And yes, if there's been some, problems with family, friends, close ones, I see us making amends, or at least being able to move on. Let's get more with this forgiveness for Libra. Now, some of you Libras, there may be something here too where you feel like possibly, in a sense, you want others to come along with you, right? And maybe that's just may not be the case. Reasons to celebrate, though: a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Okay, so I do see something about reconciliation, maybe a sense of feeling like a reunion is happening, feeling like we can really give emotionally. Because actually, there's this thing where I feel that you have been in a place where you couldn't give emotionally. And so this is why we're in this new energy of practicing being in that compassion, love energy, because you're just opening yourself up here for healing support, fun times. And also I'm hearing the word graduation. So there could be, literally something about graduating, but again, Seven of Wands is saying you've reached a level of success and you've graduated. I see this as Judgment card too, and that's another card of feeling like you've graduated and moved on from lessons. Okay, what else? Three of Raphael is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Nice, nice. We're just talking about this. Giving and receiving, feeling good. Receiving what you need emotionally and knowing you can trust that. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yeah, get back into, a place where you feel good to open your heart, that you feel good about giving. Focus on those things, whether it's like, because the Six of Pentacles, we could be doing things where you could donate your time, your energy, your resources because you have enough. But do believe that, yeah, if something has shaken you up, especially when it comes to balance or getting material needs or resources that you need, even money, it's coming together. Your confidence is what's building your assets materially here. Okay, what else? Let's see, communication. You may need to follow instructions or pay attention to communication that's coming, right? It's really important right now to be very aware of how we're communicating. And maybe there could be a situation where, you could just, put this in your situation because it may not resonate for all of you, but, you to pick and choose whether or not it's worth your time or your energy. I would say if you feel that you have to keep bumping up and defending your situation, then that's not the tactic we want to use. We're just going to be neutral about it. But yes, you are receiving important communication from your spirit guides. Let's get more to with this communication for you, Libra. More about communication, exciting new challenge. Okay, so something is going to be coming, opening up for you. Review contracts or documents very carefully, but you do have what it takes to succeed. So yes, you're receiving directions, communication. Just be aware, watch and be aware. Ask questions, invoke things to the universe, to your spirit guides, and then trust that you're going to receive the answers in the way that they can show you and prove it to you that yes, they are answering you. What else? And yes, some of you could be embodying this page, but you could also, be dealing with someone that is very blunt. They may, they may communicate in ways that, yes, are challenging, but don't, it's like overlook that part and just get the facts here. Oh my gosh, the Star card. I was sensing the Star card earlier, actually with Polar Bear here. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. That's the big thing right now, I know. And the end of a difficult situation. Just give all of your energy, your hope, your love to this, knowing, feeling, and being this, right? Difficulties, no more. Struggle, no more. By the way, yes. See, by the way, there is something going on here, Libra, where you could find unhealthy attachments attaching to you because you're highly attractive. Your energy is exuding something. So whether you realize it or not, people do pick up on this. And yes, you may be feeling unattainable. You may be breaking free out of an old reality, and it's challenging others in their own reality, because it's, so, this is what happens, is that when people that you're around, you'll find out who your real friends are, though, in the long run here. Not to say, okay, hold on. Let me just get this out. Well, there's a situation here where, whatever you're doing and accomplishing and creating your life and going towards, it's like you're breaking some type of mold. You're breaking you're breaking some type of conformity in a way, and it challenges others because it's challenging them on what their standards are. Is that your problem? Absolutely not. Do you have to heal and teach people, every single one? Absolutely not. You're going in the direction where your energy, your time, your service will be appreciated. Right now, you're focusing on the end of a difficult situation and celebrating that, and coming into harnessing something where the ancestors, your guides, are helping you learn the ways right now and not feel uncomfortable in a new phase in your life or question it. So destiny is at play here, big time. You have a soul family that's going on here as well. Never going to leave you behind. What else for Libra? Stop complaining, Libra, and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. And that can be hard at times, especially when we're not seeing things go the way we want in our own timing. But remember, it's how we're thinking and speaking. Remember the Devil card and that Eight of Swords, a need to detox, right? It could be our thoughts, our complaining. Set your mind free, set your spirit free. Believe in the unexpected. This is the thing. You're truly attracting harmonious relationships to you. Harmonious position in life, too, where we feel good. We feel that we're in a place that we can thrive, or at least feel secure. What else? Chemistry. See, it's all the right components that are happening here. So you're universally lining up to these things that give you great chemistry. This is that Six of Ariel, which is the Six of Cups, and the Three of Raphael. The exchange is right. The components are right. The people are right. The situation is right. It is all good. Give in to your instincts more. What else? I just said the security. Oh my God, and landed right here. Your ancestral spirit guides. It's like they're offering you what they maybe this is something that's coming through. Some of you Libras there's like a message coming through where you might be accomplishing something that your ancestors strive to accomplish. Perhaps they may have accomplished it. Perhaps they may be lining you up to inherit what they have left behind for you to find. But perhaps there's also this energy at play where you've broken some type of karmic pattern here. And it's like your ancestors, they're very proud of you because you're doing something that they couldn't do. Look at this, security. There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of a retirement or whatever fits you, right? It's a rich and rewarding family life or life. What else? Act on an opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. So don't be scared to go with something. Don't be afraid to move into a new direction once you receive some type of idea, news, invite. Act on it. Don't hold back. That's why I was like picking up something about follow your instincts. What else? It's safe for you to trust. Oh my God, here's the Seven of Wands. Here it is, Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe and have confidence. Claim your personal power. Because really what's happening is the situation or the people that are, you know that you're moving on from, or you know whatever's going on, it's petty between what you got going on here. Okay. So we also have the Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. See, harmonious relationships that share your vision, bringing something to fruition here in tangible form. And the King of Raphael, this is love. This is an opportunity to feel good about where you're going, what you're achieving, what you can also do for others. But yes, it's safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. It's your creative passions that's going to lead you in the direction you want to go. It's going to give you that time to focus your energy in the place that it needs to come out. And Libra, you might even find yourself, once you're opening up to this, if you haven't already, that you may even have a surge of some type of energy where you feel more energetic. Don't let emotions get the best of you. Stay calm. You've achieved so much. Don't worry. And plan for some, financial gains as well. We got this thing about retirement. So, I encourage you, if you don't have some type of savings or retirement plan, get one. Even if it's only, a little bit you could put away a month. Who cares? Being consistent and doing that will, that energy goes, or something like energy goes where it flows, or where you put your energy the most. Yes, it's safe for you to also block out people or situations that honestly don't deserve your time. It's only exerting your energy into a place where, right now you're doing what you can to claim or reclaim your personal power. Oh, there's a card that one's come out with that. We have Seven of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The period of darkness that you've experienced is now passing. And look at you. It's like you're flying high on that Pegasus, going to a place where you can thrive. Yeah, you've broken out of some type of mold. Oh my God, good for you. Very proud of you. What else? Keep your sense of humor and don't take things seriously. We were talking about this. So yeah, maybe just laugh, right? Laugh about it. Make an effort to laugh. Make a joke about it. I don't know. But just keep your sense of humor. And remember, right now, because we're going through all these different shifts and changes, you're finding your footing here, okay? We got to just be lighthearted. We can't take things so seriously, because sometimes we forget. We do. Sometimes we do take life so seriously. And then we forget to laugh. Then we forget to make room for other things. That even will help you be more spontaneous as well. What else? This is a good time to go on a new adventure, or just doing something different. Maybe explore something, a place where you can go out in nature and retreat. Maybe it's, doing a new adventure with allowing others to take the lead for the time being, and maybe just kind of follow for the time being, right? Or just laughing your way to the bank. I was saying that because of the Ten of Ariel. Watch your dreams and goals come to fruition. Just watch. Just watch. What else? Now you got the 7 of Ariel. Okay, you have invested wisely. Yes, you have. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. You know, we had this 2 of Wands, which is making, wherever it went, making those plans for the next endeavor. Because you're attracting who and what you need here to bring these visions into fruition. So yes, your worry is unnecessary if you have been worrying, whether or not you've invested right. Your time, your resources, your energy. Yes. And the harvest is, undeniable because we've come to a place and skill set possibly where we've been, we know how to give and receive, and then we keep the flow going. We're maintaining a healthy sense of boundaries as well so that we're not thrown off balance. Okay, what else? Okay, that's it. The other thing I want to make a point about too is the end of a difficult situation. Like, to me, you've invested everything you need to in this situation, this experience. So there's nothing more that we can do. We just have to let it come to fruition. We just have to wait to see what we harvest from it. But that should be a place of excitement. Right? So replace your fear with excitement of what you are blooming in your life. Because you have cleared the way, or you're currently clearing the way so that your seeds, your plants, your dreams, your love, it grows where it can expand. Okay, let's see. Let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. For Libra. Getting your power back. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. This is the Devil card, or the decision card. So here you are. You're not having to analyze it too much because you already know what to do, especially if we feel overburdened, restricted by something. Or maybe we've given our power away to something or someone, and it's just been unhealthy. Also, we could take it if it resonates. It won't for all of you, but maybe there's something here where, when I was talking about earlier, where maybe you feel responsible to help others and heal others or whatever. You're not. You've invested and done enough, and they're only going to stifle your growth. Okay, let's find out what you have to look forward to in the near future for Libra. These 2 came popping on out. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and then take action. Yes, because we have the Empress. Told you, Empress was here. Time to act on your plans. Creativity is rewarded. See, your creativity is rewarded. And you may even come up with a very creative solution to something that maybe you feel blocked by. Luxurious or abundant resources. And I see you coming into this place, or if you're already here, you're not making excuses anymore. You're aligning yourself with the things that you do want to nurture. You're also, in a place where you're not making excuses for the good things that you do have. Because there could be this energy where, sometimes when we're moving on, we could feel bad for our own blessings if, others aren't getting that. But you can't focus on that either. You have to focus on yourself. You aligning to your own soul's calling and purpose is having a ripple effect. And others can feel it. And it does affect others on a subtle level here. So whether or not you realize it, you are doing something that's inspirational and powerful. Yeah, and I feel that Spirit's also helping you really take care of your own needs first, putting Libra as a priority, not waiting or holding back for others to give us what we need or want. You're acting upon the situation, the people, the resources you have right now. And in the meantime, Spirit is gathering all of these other components to bring forth, because you're nurturing. And when you're nurturing, you're putting your focus on that. And that's where the energy flows. This is where we be in the state, in the state of attraction, attracting who or what we need. So good for you. All right, Libra, I hope that was helpful. Love and light.